Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, if you've been watching The Bold and the Beautiful and you've been watching it today, you know the news already. And if not, well, then it's going to be a spoiler. But as I sit there and say to my friend DC, if you do not do the homework assignment the day of, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, Sheila is declared dead on The Bold and the Beautiful. And I've seen mixed reactions. I've seen people that's been mad and sad that she's gone. I've seen people that's been happy that she's been gone, that she's leaving. They're tired of the story. They're tired of the same villain. They want a new villain. Um, I don't know if Brad Bell is actually that creative, but I guess we'll sit there and find out. So let's sit there and do a quick roll call to make sure that everything is good. Black Mars in the chat, how you doing tonight? Laura B's in the chat, how you doing tonight? LaShanta's in the chat, how have you been? It's good to see you again. Gorgeous Queen, amazing Janet is in the chat. We know Finn and Hope are next couple. I think so. You know what? Here's the thing, Janet. If you're right, I will definitely shout you out on that. Cherry Ice Cream is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so let's get this started. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. Melly Mel, my horror queen, is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Ron, how do you feel about the passing of Sheila Carter? How do you feel about Sheila being dead? Ida is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Okay. All right. Well, if I get a chance to watch it a little bit tonight and tomorrow, then yeah, sounds cool. Thank you, Mel. Autumn says, I have a feeling, Albert, even though Drew says he doesn't regret going to jail for Carly, but I kind of think part of Drew must resent Carly for it, even though what Carly was saying was in the right. Yeah, he resents her for it, and if he does, he's a dumbass also. And how you doing tonight, Autumn? Lashanta says, Hope don't want to get involved, but she sat down. Hmm? Sir Charles, how are you doing today? Um, a six. I will sit there and say a six. Cherry ice cream. It was above average. It was above average. It wasn't a 10, but it was above average though. I would say cherry ice cream. And Sir Charles, how are you doing? Ron says I'm over it. I was hoping like a Google Hoper something. I was hoping like a Google Hoper something, okay? Lashanta said Sheila went to Steffi with intent. Yeah. You know, my whole thing is how you Mr. Bear, where'd you get my friend? My whole thing is like you broke into her house. You played a game of F around and found out. My whole thing is like, Steffi, shut your mouth. Stop talking to the cops without a lawyer. Lil Shanta said Deacon's dumb. He said Sheila was sneaking off. I mean, she's a grown ass woman. She doesn't, she doesn't. I don't understand how Deacon's dumb. I mean, she's a grown ass woman. She can come and go when she wants. I'm like, Steffi, stop talking. Stop. Do you have a lawyer in front of you? Stop talking. Like, literally, was like, stop talking. Ugh. I mean, it was sad, Ron. It was sad. Oh, it was sad. Oh, yes, I heard. I heard 4 more years. Now, yes. JLJ Media did a video on it. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Autumn says, Nina needs to stop begging Sunny because it's not happening. She needs to count her blessings and move on because being with Sunny is not some prize. Exactly. I mean, look how he treat all his women. Lashanta says, but he promised Sheila change. Yeah, I mean, but just because she's sneaking off doesn't mean she's doing anything bad. Like I said, she doesn't have a curfew. She's not under house arrest. But yeah, Autumn, I'm like, he slammed the door in her face. Like, what are you doing? How are you gonna sit there and be with somebody who's slamming the door in your face? Like, that's mad disrespectful. Laura B said the cop talking to Steffi looks suspicious of her, or was it just me? They both did. Ron says, but Albert. Ron says, Albert, but Chief Baker will throw her in jail. Um, I don't know about that, Ron. I mean, she broke into his house. She broke into her house. Why was she okay? Ron, why would Steph be thrown in jail for literally defending her home when Sheila broke in? Mr. Bear says, "You sure Sheila broke? Well, how else would she have gotten in?" Me Cobb, how you doing today? Switcher says, "Who wants to vote Drew to leave GH?" Damn, no love for Drew, huh? But she's not. My whole thing is, LaShanta, Sonny talks about how what Nina did was unforgivable. Sonny kills people for a living. Like, are you kidding me? How you gonna sit there and say what you did is unforgivable? Mikop, it was yes. Actually, to tell you the truth, Mikop, I think both of them was actually good. Wino was decent. B and B was actually pretty interesting today. So Mikop, I would sit there and give B and B um a little bit of a higher score, but what you call it was good. Lashanta Albert, did you see Steffi jump over it? Yes, I did. Lashanta, she did that like a ninja. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, when did Steffi get that when did Steffi get so agile? That chick was like a female Spider-Man. I was like, God damn. Okay, G.I. Jane. Was good, Big Nate. They were entertaining today. They were entertaining today, yes. Mr. Bear says I predict the cops gonna say that there was no forced entry. Oh, you mean because of the sliding door, right? Didn't isn't that how Sheila got in? Because the door was unlocked? Yes, I heard Nate Mel was saying that. Also I don't know, you know who JLJ Media is. So he said the same thing. One says, "Nah, I love Steffi, but she started it with getting up all in Sheila's face and throwing punches. Because for the most part, Sheila has been minding her business, so Steffi can exactly, exactly. Hey, uh, Autumn, 100% correct. Ron, yeah, here's the thing: as a cop, she's able to sit there and find that information, which I'm a thank you, Ron. I'm gonna sit there and roast Jesus' ass tonight too. Oh, she had gloves on. Mel says I got good news that as Wyatt made a big comeback reprising his role in Blue Mountain Seek. Oh, okay. Or on Netflix. Blue Mountain. Hmm, that's good. Nate said, meanwhile, B&B got renewed for one more season, which is so laughable. It shows how much CBS cares for soaps. Yeah. Listen, I say that, it's a dying breed. I mean, yeah, what you call it got why not got renewed? They're talking about how good General Hospital is. I don't know what the hell is going on. Taiwan. I can't wait for the ride of GH. How are you doing tonight, Taiwan? Lashanta says, why was Sheila at Steffi's house? I'm sure a restraining order is in place. I'm pretty sure a restraining order is not in place. Arnold says Finn is going to side with Sheila because he kind of has a soft spot for Sheila, and that's going to put a serious strain on the marriage, and that could have Liam take advantage there. Yes, of course. As we're all predicting that, Autumn. True, as we're all predicting that. Yes. And of course, when that happens, Finn, like the amazing, gorgeous Janet says, is going to wind up with Hope. Lashanta says Tucker played mind games for Jack's hitting my nerves. What did old Jackie Boy do? What did old Jackie Boy do to make you upset with him? Lisa, I can't believe they really killed Sheila off unless Finn faked his mother's death so she can heal and Lee help him even though she didn't want to. Oh no, Lisa, she's gone. Nah, they honestly tell you the truth, Lisa, Soap and Deb actually confirmed that. I was just gonna sit there and say, Jen, that's all. I was like, you gonna call it. You're gonna call it, Janet. I'm glad you did, Ron. Oh, damn, you're not a fan of Finn LaShanta? And you know, Janet, I gotta take your word for that. I will take your word for that. Yes, Audra did put her ass on notice. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay, I guess that's his name. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch SWAT, but that's good for him, though. No? Thank you. Autumn says, cool question. Why was Maxie running towards the door looking for Snelly after she told? I said the same thing, Autumn. I was like, yo, you told him to leave. He left. And then you sat there you sat there and you compare him to Peter August. Like, are you kidding me? You sat there and called him, you compared him to Peter, and um, it's like, oh, wait, like, no, you told him to leave. And honestly, to tell you the truth, you did have money problems. Because says Blaze Mom really was not understanding her daughter's relationship with Christine. Here's the thing, Mikal. I sat there, I was like, Blaze, why did you sit there and drag Christina through that? That unnecessariness, all that stress and everything. Like, are you kidding me? You know damn well that Christina is pregnant. And she's sitting there trying to leave. And her dumb ass sitting there talking about, no, stay. Oh, goodness. Ron says Jada is mad. Don't tell me she still have feelings for Bobby. Jada's a dumbass. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Jada real quick. Well, you served him divorce papers because he cheated on you. But you're whining and you're complaining that he ghosted you, and you're upset with him. And during the interrogation, you can't even keep it professional. You got to sit there and act like an absolute jackass. Like, are you kidding me? Tyrese. You know, it's actually really funny. When I was watching Days of Our Lives, I thought about you, Tyrese, because I remember there was a point that you didn't like Jada. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Jada, Jada's not that bad. And now I'm just like, oh, Francis, how you doing tonight? Not a fan of gorgeous, sexy Audra? Jonathan, what's good, my friend? But I'm like, and what's good, Jonathan? My whole thing is like, Jada, you can't even keep it professional in the interrogation room. Like, what are you doing? What's good, Tracy Steves? And it's been years. Darby, what's good? It's been years. Get over it. Get a therapist. You moved on with so many different people. Like, why? Here's the thing. It's very hard for me to sit there and have sympathy because I understand cheating on someone can be harsh and it hurts and everything like that. Oh, Tracy Stage. You know what other? No, thank you for reminding me. It's another day for Tuesdays too. Thank you, Tracy. J Blue says Sonny is saying pettiness and recklessness is unforgivable. Exactly, J Blue. For a guy who kills people to sit there and say that pettiness is unforgivable, like, are you kidding me? You know I'm talking about, Tracy. Mel says I love Ashley not being scared of Audrey to get Tucker, and she loves competition. Yeah, she loves being petty. Jesus Christ. Jonathan said Jada shouldn't have been. Yes, I said the same thing. I was like, you acting mad unprofessional. Thank you, Lord B. Yes, make sure you do hit that like button because it really does actually help. I'm gonna check the likes in a minute. I'm gonna cheat also. Thank you. Thank you, Lord B. I appreciate you. Autumn says Albert Carly should get Drew some therapy instead of going him. Oh, he's that. Yes, Autumn. I said the same thing. He was like, okay, cool, I'll drop it. Okay, we can sit there and have sex now. What? I mean, to be fair, Autumn, when Carly told Drew to, you know, drop the stuff in Pentonville, I'm like, that's not something you could just easily just drop. Like, that's something that requires therapy. When she said that, I was like, Carly, you out of pocket for that. You can't just move on from that. Honestly, tell you the truth, LaShanta, as much as I like Ashley, Audrey ain't spent that word about her dusty ass. Um, Ron says, Albert, no wonder Jada can't keep a man for long. Yeah, I can see that. She acts too much like a goddamn Karen, whining and complaining. Oh, you cheated on me, you cheated on me. Well, it was years ago. Hush. Like, my goodness, you just like Dolly was good. Yeah, Jay Blue, he definitely needs therapy. Johnson says if Everett is suffering from DID, Chad may have a little more sympathy for him because of Abigail. Yes. But also, you know, as much as I like Chad, I was like, Chad, you need to shut your mouth. Stop sitting there blaming him for your relationship, for your relationship ending with Stephanie. You did that when you couldn't move on. I'm like, bro, all of a sudden not Dusty, not a carrot. Seriously. Cabo, what's good? It's been a while. How have you been? How's the channel? But seriously, Autumn, like, yo, Jada was getting on my damn nerves. Like, she was. Let's out to see, yes, she is. She would not have went to Ashley's house. I don't understand why she's so worried about her, to be honest. Like, as much as I like Ashley, um, Audra is Kerry says I'm gonna probably get smoked tonight. I'm gonna bring the smoke to Maxie Jones. Okay. All right, my guy, I'm here for it. Nice. That's what's up. Well, if you play some on your channel, I'll definitely take a listen, Kevo. Johnson said, do you think Kev No. Honestly tell you the truth, Jonathan, Everett is their best reporter. Like that's not gonna happen. I think that's actually one of his only reporter that actually really brings in something to the table. So if Chad fires him, that's on him. That's just stupid. And he already blamed him for his breakup. I'm like, bro, you did that to yourself. So, oh, okay. Oh, that's cool then, Kyrus, and that's good. I'm glad you saw something positive. Jay Blue says Nina really made a good case for her and Sunny to be together. Yes, you did, ma'am. Yeah, I said the same thing, LaShawn. I was like, yo, are you kidding me? Darby says, why hasn't once Victor Reporter tried to interview Xander for his well, Darby, I mean, Xander's the boss, so I don't think they want to lose their jobs. Justin says, I bet Blaze took a shower yesterday because her mom doesn't want her to smell the blank from her body from her and Christina. LOL, but Blaze just wanted to visit her. I don't think so because she didn't know that her mom was actually coming over. That's the thing. Yes, Ron. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Ron. Tracy says, I think eventually Sonny will take her back. I mean, he's honestly tell you the truth, he just comes across as out of pocket. I'm like, bro, you kill people for a living, but you snitch to talk about pettiness and lashing out is unforgivable. How many bodies do you have? Lashanta says, I can't believe Maxie May Espinelli for helping her. After his affair with Ava, ooh, Johnson says, and as ticked off as Chad may be with Everett, he hates Clyde even more and would do anything to expose him, even continue to work. Yes, which is the smart thing to do. Terry says, I left early yesterday to keep the peace, didn't want to spoil the return, even though I still don't like you know who. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I got you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Respect. Thank you. Billy says, Sonny and friends stay hypocritical. Nina should tell them to kick rocks. Yes, and yeah. And I actually tell you the truth, I'm like, stop crying and whimpering over this man. Stop trying to try and chase after him. Who is 2024? Like, how are you sitting there making these women look so weak and weepy over these, like, over Sonny? A guy who kills people for a living. Yeah, here's the thing. It is very dickish of him to do, even though Tate is pissing me off, and part of me is like, that dude could sit there and rot in jail. Yeah, Mel, I mean, that's something. I'm glad you're happy about that. Carrie says Danny influences turning me into a better man. Honestly, tell you, Carrie, you don't need Danny to turn you into a better man. You are already an amazing man. Bond says it takes two to make a relationship work if both parties want to, but the fact Sonny served her with divorce papers should be a telling sign. Nina should just sign the papers. She could do. Yes. Thank you, Autumn. Yes. Nina is so thirsty. She's not sorry. I mean, well, how do you know that well, all right, that's kind of debatable subject. Ron says, Albert, I really want Abe to get his memories back and fire EJ. Ron, I want him to get back his memories, period. Francis says Carly has no right to judge Nina after everything she did in the past. She sat with Tony, who was married. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Francis. Bring up those receipts. Whoa, Daisy Flowers in the chat. Hi, I actually felt sorry for Nina until she said how Sunny never experienced a love like hers. She needs to realize she's not the love of Sunny's life. I honestly tell you, to Daisy Flowers. Well, first of all, hope you had a good day. Second of all, Nina could do better. Okay, Sunny is coming off hella hypocritical, bro. You kill people. You got bodies upon bodies upon bodies. Don't sit there and try to have this holding a now attitude about being petty and this, that, and the third. Shahrukh said, Albert, what do you think of celebrity skin suits, or do you think it's a conspiracy theory? I've never actually heard of that before. Shahrukh, I've never actually heard of that before. So that's actually that's something new to me. Dolly says, don't forget that Carly once turned Sonny into the feds when she was. That's true. That's true, Dolly. But of course, Sonny's going to sit there and forget that too, right? Lashanta says Valentine's not better than Sonny. Oh, okay. I still think that Nina can do better. Johnson says, I just checked to see what the CW is airing because I was curious, and it's that new crime doc. Yeah, I mean, Jonathan, they're going the cheap route. They're going the cheap route. They don't do scripted shows anymore, and any shows that they do scripted, they buy it after it's already been canceled. So the good old days of the CW is I was thinking about we still got to get together to do our collab, Jonathan, because I thought about that at work today. I mean, this week is going to be hell. Um, so if I get it any time during the week, I'm just going to probably sleep. But yeah, we definitely got to sit there and get together and do a collab though. Johnson says that's why it's called the Cheap Wasteland Network. Yes, yes, yeah. No, I'm definitely we definitely want to do it. I wanted to do it last week, but I was in Brooklyn, and this week I just know because I'm literally working 6 days. I'm working overtime at my day job. So, but then after this week, then we could sit there and schedule it. Tracy says, I think Valentine and Anime get back together. Yeah, then I guess that Nina's gonna have to be stuck with Sunny. Awesome. Ron says, Albert, I still blame you for Passion being canceled because you started a petition because you were jealous of Tabitha having her baby Andorra. Oh, okay. So I was jealous of some fictional characters that I just learned about from you like 2 months ago. Does that then okay? Yeah, that makes sense, Ron. I mean, yeah, Ron, you got to remember, I got it canceled. Ron, let me tell you something. I got Passions canceled because I'm a very spiteful prick. So, and I'm also petty and jealous. So yeah, you're right, Ron. I'm a very mean person. Mel says, Albert, it was assuming seeing Ashley tell Audra that you have daddy issues, not romantic, but an opportunity when it comes to Tucker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dolly says we are also supposed to pretend that Carly ever had mental health issues because an unpopular actress played her. Oh yeah, yes, Dolly. The Carly that should not be named. J. Blue said, did anyone mention about William and his brand new mate have a show coming out? Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of that on ABC in depth, I think. Johnson says, or if Stephen Webber finally returns to GA's Nina could probably pair maybe. Johnson says, just like I got poor Charles canceled because thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad you admitted it. Cat lady. Oh, I saw your review today. I got some stuff to talk about. I saw your review today. We got some stuff to talk about, cat lady. hmm I was so hoping that you came to the chat tonight. Autumn says, I mean, didn't Nina buy the invader to basically trash talk about Carly and Drew's reputation? And when Sonny finds out about that, that's going to ruin any chance of yeah. when they were innocent. Well, yeah, no, but honestly, to tell you the truth, Jada's Karen-like attitudes was pissing me off. So, Cat Lady, I saw your review today, and I really liked it. Um, Johnson says that's right. I slayed the vampire. Yes. Um, no, I liked it. I liked the review, Cat Lady. I felt the emotion come through. Um, the review when you was they talk about Spinelli and Maxie and everything. So yes, I like the review. And also, Cat Lady, you look good. That's I always sat there and I was like watching, I was like, oh goddamn, Cat Lady, you pretty damn good. So yeah, that too. And that's what I would sit there and say about that. So anytime you do a review, I'm definitely gonna sit there and try to catch that. Cat lady, that's what I said. I was like, God damn, okay. Damn sure gonna start watching some of your reviews now. I mean, I was watching before, but like saying. Ron says, Albert, at the hospital, Chanel was like, we heat for you, mama. We heat for you? Yes, very, very, very good review, Callie. Very good review. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit there and stop talking because I feel like I'm just gonna dig myself into a deeper hole. Um, Autumn says in a conversation between Nina and Sunny, Nina seemed to be forgetting that Willow told Carly she did not want to know. Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. Oh, we here for you, Mama. Thank you, Darby. Darby says, "Well, Albert, that's never been. That's true, but like I said, I saw a video today. I was like, oh, okay, goddamn, she looked pretty damn good." Um. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you, Mel. Thanks for letting me know. Ambassador Sam, the Great. Cutler says, I knew Spinelli should have shut up. Whoa, okay, that's something else I gotta sit there and talk to you about, Callie. Yes, that's something else I gotta talk to you about. Cat lady, why would you want Spinelli to lie to Maxie? Why would you want Spinelli to lie to Maxie? Why would you want them to start up their relationship off of a lie? That's my question for you, Cat lady. Autumn says, crazy part is, Albert, that Nina could have it all if she played along because Willow was actually willing to give Nina a chance, even though Michael said it would be a mistake to. Yeah, I mean, she definitely put. Yes, I mean, she definitely acted with her feel. That's what happens when you're in your feelings. Dolly said, "That's right. You better put some respect on Miss Kitty." I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm already sitting there thinking some dirty dots. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but my whole thing is like when Cat Lady was like, Cat Lady says because look at what she did. It was already started the lie. I mean, all he had to do was say it got fixed. Now is no chance unless she comes around. Yeah, but Cat Lady, what if her mom said something though? What if her mom actually slipped up and said something? I see where you're going, but it's like A lie by omission is still technically a lie. Just saying. Ron says, I'm sure that Jada will focus on Everett now she knows he's staying in Salem. Yeah, he needs to sit there and get a restraining order. Yeah, Lobby, that's what I was like. I'm not gonna do that. Johnson says, do you think Tucker will make it to Paris with Audra or will Ashley hold him back? Ashley's gonna hold him back, Jonathan, because see, that's my whole thing. Ashley's being super annoying. Kelly says, well, her mom is about to get an earful now. Yes, that's true. Ashley's being super annoying. The guy who broke you. Okay. I gotta watch that show now. The guy who so-called broke you, you're free of him. But instead of you moving on with your life, you have money, you have respect, you have power. You decide you want to sit there and get back at Tucker. So you're gonna seduce him, right? You're gonna seduce him. You're gonna seduce him, and then what? So you seduce him, but then Audra dodges a bullet, I guess, right? Dobby says, I just don't like it when Willow uses her forgiveness towards Nina the way we use a string to play with a cat. Very true. Francis says, Spineless is a good guy. Shouldn't have to beg Maxie for a relationship. He deserves better. Maxie was wrong. Okay. Maxie was wrong. How was Maxie wrong? Just curious in your take. Spinelli, I kind of figured that. But how was Maxie wrong though? Yes, Audra dodges a bullet because at this point, if Tucker goes for Ashley, then that relationship was doomed, and you're better off without him if he's able to do that. So at the very least, he dodges a bullet. But yes, Francis, I'm very curious about. Also, didn't have my usual big cup of noodles, so I had to sit there and get this today. So that sucked. Um, Yeah, so those little passive aggressive jabs that Jada kept taking at Everett was like, are you kidding me? Francis says she compared him to Peter. He's nothing like Peter. He was trying to. Yeah, that's okay. That's true. That's true, Francis. That's very true, Francis. Now it says I have a theory that Diane, that is the daughter of Sheila Carter, is going to get revenge on Steffi. So that's going to be the yes. Okay, that's what's up. Well, I mean, Mel, I'm very curious about her daughter coming to the show. So Carly says Maxie is wrong due to how she reacted. Okay, he lied, but it wasn't out of those evil lies that hurt her, and the way she spoke to him, Albert. You didn't feel bad. Oh no! I definitely did. I definitely did, cat lady. At that point, she was out of pocket. At that point, she was out of pocket. I was like, okay, yeah, it was bad, and she's kind of in her feelings and clearly has an ego, like, oh, like this whole prideful thing. And you compared him to Peter. Like, honestly, tell you, and I said in my review, I was like, yo, bro, now you're out of pocket. Now you're out of pocket. At that point, I just would have just walked out. So yes, I agree with that. Have a good night, Jay Blue. Billy says, so how long do you think it would take before Steffi uses friendship with Hope as justification to sleep with Liam? I think it's going to be a little bit of both, though. Yes, it was cat lady. When she said that, my eyes kind of bulged out. I was like, I was like, sis, are you kidding me? Ron says, so if Stephanie still decides to stay with Everett, what is Jada going to do to threaten her to stay away from him? Um, Jada's going to act like a damn Karen, honestly. Queen Jess is in the chat. How is Lady J doing today? I hope you had a good day. Um, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I get it. He cheated on you and it hurt, right? And you have a reason to be upset, right? But once he signed divorce papers because of what he did, you getting up in his face, confronting him, like what is that about? Duan, I got a question for you, my guy. I got a question for you. I was waiting for you to get here, just like I was waiting for Cat Lady to get here for different reasons, but I was waiting for you to get here. So you said something yesterday, and I want to sit there and talk about that. You said that Sheila should have left her job when Kelly came into the room. I know, Kelly. I'm just gonna go back. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. That's actually what I'm gonna do. How you doing tonight, Kimberly? You said that Sheila should have left her job when Kelly came into the restaurant. You want to elaborate on that? Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly a fan of love triangles anyway. Um, Chad, Stephanie, and Everett. Yeah, that seems like the dumbest. That seems like the dumbest love triangle I've ever heard of. One says, well, if she did anyway. I don't get that. You said that she should have left her job. You said that when Kelly came to the restaurant that Sheila should have left. It was not a pocket comment that didn't really make a lot of sense. Um, and you said it towards the end, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring this up tomorrow. Kimberly says, how are y'all all today? How are you today? I'm glad you're good though. It's good to see you. Ron says, well, 2 minutes later, she was in Dika's apartment. Yeah, but I mean, she shouldn't have to leave her job because Kelly comes into the restaurant. That's not how that works. She said she would stay away, and she did. But she can't control her kids coming into the restaurant. She shouldn't have to leave because of it. Unless that makes sense to you, Duan. Kimberly says, some people do believe Sheila should have left her job. Yeah. Just as Maxie pissed me off today. Yeah, I can't believe they did that, Lashanta. I said the same thing, Jess. I was like, when you compare Spinelli to Peter August, I was like, all right, sis, now you are just out of order. Emily says killing off Sheila was terrible writing. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of people that feels that way too. I saw online. Billy says, why would they bring Kelly to a fancy Italian restaurant anyway? Was Chuck E. Cheese not open? Kelly better go someplace with a ball pen and let Sheila make her tips. It was Kimberly because she literally just stood there and she just kept walking and then she like it's like she threw herself at the knife. Yes, Francis. Yes. Epping yes, Francis. Yes. And of course, Steffi still acted all stuck up and nasty. I'm like, are you kidding me? Wink Wink says Maxie had me cursing at the TV when she can. Yes. Yes, Wink. Join the club. Yep. Just as Maxie was making a big deal out of nothing, he wanted to help her. He wanted to help, so he stepped in. What is the problem? Yes, exactly. Just because I'm like, at the end of the day, boo, you still have financial problems. Like you could sit there and try to rewrite it all. You could try to rewrite it and be like, "Oh, well, I'm an adult and I can sit there and take care of myself." I was like, "Well, you couldn't, and that's okay. You are a single mother of three. That is okay, but don't sit there and try to make it seem like, oh, well, you sit there trying to act like I'm irresponsible. No one's saying you're irresponsible, and everyone needs help sometimes. Get off your little prideful high horse." Kimberly says they made it seem like Kimberly and Jacqueline can't act. Just as like her anger was such a reach. That is his baby mama too. Is he supposed to just let her? Yes. Duane says the weird part of GH was I could identify with Sunny because it's like if we can't get along, we shouldn't be together. Hmm. Well, like I said, Sunny's a killer. So to sit there and try to act like Damien, time for Spinelli to move on from Maxie. Yes, Damien. Exactly, Lashonda. Let's see if Maxie gets that same energy to Felicia. Francis says sick of Steffi, Liam, Triangle, been there, done that. Yeah, Francis, I've heard about that before I started watching the show. I heard about that, and I heard how people didn't like the merry-go-round. Just as I don't even care for them both, but it just didn't make sense. Yes. Yeah, kind of. It looks very cartoonish. Very, very cartoonish. God damn! It's been that long. It's been that long, Emily. And Duane says Team Steam. Hashtag Team Steam. Who's Steam? That new character? Johnson says, I do remember Maxie calling out to Spinelli after he left. Yes, for no reason after you told him to leave. Ron says, Albert, that's why Brad Bell says that he doesn't care what viewers say about his writing. If you're not happy, don't watch. Ooh. I mean, I get the whole thing about you can't please everyone, but that's a statement of basically sticking up your middle finger at someone. Um, Oh, Duwan. So Duwan is here for the Liam and Steffi coupling. Oh, Duwan, you I respect you, my guy. You definitely do rock to your own drum beat. Give me that much. Right? God damn it. Harry says Austin got rid of a low key stalker with the truth without blocking or being a dick. Okay. We definitely have to yeah, exactly. That's always like what? Damien says, oh wow, Kimberly, 3 weeks? Damien says Spinelli will be busy anywhere with Jason's return. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Jess. Solomon, what's up, folks? I didn't watch today's episode of Wine on B&B, but I did catch yesterday. So with that being said, what the hell happened with Sheila? She's dead. She is dead. Why does it? Yeah, that's a spoiler. She's dead. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? I got 1,000 something subs on my YouTube, and I'm working on my memoir. Damn, Anthony, you're a busy man. That's what's up. Ron says only CBS soap that was renewed is YNR. Yes, that's true. Emily, she practically jumped at the knife. I mean, that's actually what she literally did. She literally lunged at the knife. It was so cartoonish. Emily says, cannot believe they killed Sheila off. She is good. Can she come to GH? I'll be with that. Carrie says, Danny is a very good man. He influenced me more and more every day. I knew saying what I said would shut her down. Okay. I definitely want to know who that person is, but I will. Yes, no, Kathleen, I agree with that. Wink, wink. Speaking of Smelly and Jason, it would have been more interesting to see Jake dating Georgie instead of crazy Charlotte. Dave, I just saw the YNR have been for 4 more seasons. That is correct, Dave. That is correct. Francis says they made it look like Sheila wanted Stephanie to kill her. That scene was awful. And Jess said Thomas and Hope seemed boring. Well, here's the thing, Jess. All they sit there and do is knock boots in Eric's office, which is just it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I'm just like, yo, are you kidding me? Yep, Kimberly, I'm not going to say that, but yes, she did. Essentially, yes. Okay, so Dewan at this point is just trolling. Sheila Carter will be with Daniel on YNR soon. Okay. But yeah, Kimberly, it looks so goofy. I just don't understand how you sit there and disrespect your grandfather like that. Like he just got out of the hospital. Eventually he's gonna be going back to that desk. And I'm like, what are you doing? What? Carrie says, honestly, I don't even know this woman. I guess a few years ago I sent her a message by accident when I was trying to promote this petition to keep a killer in jail. And she turned into a stalker. I can't actually even make a joke about that. Wink wink. They were all pissed. They were all pissed off. They all pissed me off by Eric office, to be honest. Yes. It's it's disrespectful. Like Dolly says Eric disrespect jars of honey. Oh, come on. Dolly, Johnson says she will probably be back on Halloween as a zombie. Okay. Swear to God, it's like this phone literally just pisses me off on purpose. On Simon says, but Sheila never dies. Sheila should be back. She already shot to death and wind up. Wow. Jess, I think that's probably better for Nina. Yes, thank you, Black Man. Make sure you do hit that like button because we got 35 people in the chat. So I'm definitely gonna sit there and check. It really does actually help. We got a new person like Francis in the chat. So Carrie says she kept blowing up my Facebook Messenger lately, even when she knows I'm working. Now today she started this new angles, sees me as her soulmate. What? I still have unresolved feelings for a guy now. She's leaving me alone. Damn. Thank you, Black Mod. Yeah, I'm about to check that right now. Oh wow, we got 38 people in the chat. Ron says, Albert, let all of us in this chat start a petition for Passions to be back on the show. Yeah, I mean, Ron, I know you still blame me for I know you still blame me for me getting Passions canceled, right? Curry says, I knew that would work. Thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. Thank you. Johnson says Deacon will probably be dead. Yeah, definitely. I didn't like it either, Dewan. I'm like, bro, and like I said, I said that in my review. Okay, we got 30 people. Okay, I just cheated. We got 37 people in the chat, and we got 31 likes. So, yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. And yeah, here's the thing, Dewan. I don't like any woman begging for a man's attention. That is, no. Especially Sonny. Autumn says, I kind of feel bad for Spinelli because he was genuinely trying to help Maxie. I think Maxie needs counseling because she never gotten from some of her other relationship and she's traumatized. Counseling, huh? Yeah, ain't nothing stopping him now. Nothing stopping him now. Jonathan. Harry says, well, now Deacon can find a new woman who has 10 toes. Yeah, but she won't bring that. She won't bring that same sexiness down. Just as Vaccine needs to let that man go. I mean, yeah, Jess. I mean, let's put it this way. Well, I can imagine somebody slamming a door in your face, Jess. But I mean, if somebody slams a door in your face, Would you really want them back? Thomas says they need to bring Sheila back to YNR. I mean, I guess they. I don't know what they would actually sit there and do on B&B though. Just as zero accountability either, she always wants to bring out what Carly did, but one. She has no one cares but her. Here's my whole thing, Jess. Sonny said what Nina did was unforgivable. The pettiness and the recklessness. Sonny, you kill people for a living. What are you talking about? That's a good question, Duane. I'm like, Sonny, you kill people. Well, if you find out, you let me know. You kill people for a living. How are you sitting there talking about? And here's my whole thing, though, Jess. Was she wrong? Carly turned Sonny into the feds. I know that she was forced to do it, but she still did it, though. Like, see, this is my whole thing. People love throwing dirt on Nina, and don't get me wrong. I will give Nina the smoke like there's no tomorrow. But I'm just like, so y'all just gonna sit there and act like all the stuff that Carly did and how many times that Sonny forgave her. But this one transgression, Sonny's like, oh, why, I can't do it. Like, bro, you just heard her sit there and say that she lied about two of her daughters. Come on. I think so too, Lorby. Okay, Lashanta says actions have consequences. Lashanta, you want to sit there and tell me how a guy who kills people for a living has a problem with what Nina did? Oh, how about we talk about that? Just says she says Sonny never loved Carly like she loved her. Really? Oh well, that's why he married her 5 times. It's the delusion from God damn it, Jess. Goddamn Scorpion. Goddamn Scorpio. Solomon says, but Sheila will be back on BB next month. We all know it. Autumn says yes, because Peter August was a psycho. That Groot Maxie was a con. Remember when she went on a trip to find her? Yeah, that whole eat, pray, love BS. Well, again, that's my thing that blows me about the situation, though. It's like you sit there talking about, oh, well, I've asked for forgiveness from time to time. Okay, yeah, you don't seem like you're giving that same courtesy to Nina. You gave it to Carly like 5 or 6 times. Just says, I just don't think Sonny can trust Nina. He even brung up the Nixon false lies. She does that. She does too much. Hmm. Wink Wink says Sonny had Karen on blank stripping ish. Carly in the head. Yeah, Carly in the head shot his own son, but oh, thank you. Wink Wink says Sonny had Karen on blank stripping. Shot Carly in the head, shot his own, well, got his own son shot, but what Nina did was unforgivable. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. F out of here. Mel says, I have a theory that Kimberly as Sheila has a crossover with Colleen as Aunt Jordan, even though Sheila is dead. Hmm. I mean, that's an interesting theory. It'd be kind of dumb if they did it, though. I mean, Harry says, well, we need day one Nina back in that chair where her new revenge list Carly, Drew, Michael, Lois, Sonny, Jocelyn, and Ned will all have made the list. Damon, Damien says, oh, Damien says, and killed AJ in cold blood. AJ was begging for his life too. Yeah, exactly. But yet, Nina is the one that can't be forgiven. Get the out of here. Yes, you know what? Well, you know what? Let me ask you a question. Do you, hmm, Jakaris, how are you doing? Dolly says Sonny doesn't care about trust. Michael is the most deceptive person ever, and Sonny raised him and arguably considers him his favorite. Yeah, ain't that something? I've been good, Jakaris. How have you been? How have you been, my friend? I gotta watch I watched a little bit of your review on Days. I gotta watch your review on GH. Autumn said that's what annoys me too. Nina was like, "Oh, you and Carly never had love like this, and neither have I." I'm like, Nina, that's a lie. Why do you think Sonny married Carly 5 times? Francis says, anyone have thought on whose Dex father is? Do you think it's Jason? I think it'll be too obvious if it was Jason. Francis, I mean, I think we did kind of go over that, and I think it's a fan theory that people have been passing around for a while. Chris says, I couldn't review yesterday's episode of Days and GH. I'm gonna do it in the morning. I got so busy. Okay. Well, Jakars, you gotta do it when you have time, right? So Dex father could be Rip Lansing. Could be. Wink Wink says Jason already got too many kids. He don't take care. Yes, Wink Wink. Yes. Solomon says, and something else I don't get. Why is Chance quickly switching from cop to businessman with no experience in the field? Yeah, that honestly tells you, Solomon, that's been an out of pocket thing that they've done with him that I've just never approved of. And it's just like it's so stupid, Solomon. It's so dumb. I'm glad you brought that up because Jakara says yesterday's episodes, Days and GH were trash. Hmm. Okay. No, Jakara, you got to do it when you have time. Whenever you can sit there and get around doing it, that's when you do it. Duane says every time someone brings up Sunny and Love, I think of Sunny and Brenda. Ron says Albert Jada will have a heart attack if Stephanie stays with Everett. She might relapse and kill Stephanie and bury her. I mean that's an interesting fan theory, Ron. No, I know what you meant. Chikaros, I know what trash means. I got you. Curry says, yeah, why buy the cow when he can get Carly's milk for free anytime he really wants. Lashanta said, Chance reminds me of Nate was a doctor turned to business. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that big of a deal because he did went into administration work when he couldn't perform surgery. So it's not just says I feel bad for Deacon. Yes. Yeah, because he was one of the very few people that actually really gave her a chance. He gave her a chance. He genuinely did love her. Um, and his daughter was that they're trying to make him take sides. And I'm like, Hope, you're going out with a former sociopath and you have a problem with your dad dating Sheila Carter? Like, are you kidding me? Harry says, I feel bad for Wendy Albert. Well, you have a bigger heart than me. So, and I do actually mean that. Johnson says, what do you think that cop plans to do with Trip and Wendy? I mean, if I had it my way, just kill them off the show. Be honest, like literally just kill them off the show. I hope not. I hope not, Cat Lady. I like Deacon. Yeah, that's true, Jess. That's very true. But I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'd rather have people who actually like me than everyone who hates me. Like, I'd rather have 5 good friends than 15 so-so friends. Carrie says, "How can you be so cruel towards Wendy? Because I don't like her." Like that's also Kyrie's. Word on the street is that I'm a very cold-hearted person, so it kind of does make sense. I'm a very you didn't hear about that, Kyrie? I'm a very cold-hearted person. That's very mean. Solomon says Albert, and then Tessa is singer and music is going to be waiting tables at society when Abby could have gotten employment. Yeah, it's you dropping some point. You have dropping some knowledge. I totally forget. That's actually a very good point. Exactly. When I said the same thing. She's a singer, and now you're gonna be waiting tables. Like what? I mean, maybe Kyrie's, but honestly, to tell you the truth, I really do think that they've messed up her character since she got on Days. When she was on Beyond Salem, I liked her. The minute that they got her on Days, just couldn't do it. Yeah, that's true. Jakar, Trip and Wendy. Well, Trip is definitely boring. Blackman says, "No, you're not, Albert. I know the truth." Well, I'm glad you know the truth, Black. I know. I'm glad you know the truth. Huh. I'm glad you like them too, Mel. I do mean that. I don't like them. I'm glad you do. Francis says, "Who do you think Jason will get with Carly, Elizabeth, or Sam?" Um, Probably Carly. Jason can hook up with Blaze's mom. Ambassador saying, "Oh, what did I miss?" Um, Ambassador saying, "I'd rather not say this person's name, but apparently they were in another chat and they were like, I was very heartless because I blocked them because that person was well, they were just being a jackass and nasty and mean and combative towards people. But they went in somebody else's chat and was like, "Are you tired of Clyde?" I like a good villain, so I'm cool with him. And days have not been good lately, so anything extra, I can, anything that's like evil or villainous, I'm cool with. Harry says, "I know Wendy's not always easy on the eyes." Well, it's not her looks that's the problem, it's her personality. You know, Carrie, it's the person who came at Jess. I don't want to sit there and say their name, but the person who came at Jess. Mel says Albert Connor as Chance and Melissa hinted on being in more scenes together and possibly. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Hmm. No, I swear. Listen, if Chance gets back with Abby, I'm going. But Kyrie, the person who came at Jess in your chat. Justin says, "How would you feel if the shooter was a brainwashed Morgan?" I'll be cool with it. Yeah, sorry, Kyrie, but I mean, you did. Yeah, I just that's why I said I don't want to sit there and say the person's name. But yeah, Ambassador Sam. Um, they came in. They came in somebody else's chat and was like, "I'm a very heartless person." But honestly, to tell you the truth, Ambassadors, I still get called names, which I'm totally fine with, by the way. Ron says, I still forgot that Wendy spoke Chinese because I was saying, yeah, no, yeah, no, she speaks it. All right, Jakar, you have a good night. Oh, just for blocking them. Here's the thing, Jess. It was the same person that came at you in Kyrie's live stream. Yeah, no, I saw it, man. I saw it. But yeah, Jess, it was in Kyrie's live stream. That person came at you sideways, and then you were like, "Oh, now I see why you blocked their crazy ass." Yeah, Kelly says, damn, Abby, you gave someone the maxi treatment. Damn right I did. Yep. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. But yes, apparently I'm the heartless one. Ain't that crazy? Danny Bear 87. Let's everyone say what's up to Danny Bear. Yep, Solomon, you know who I'm talking about too. What else is new? Danny Bear, when you actually gonna sit there and do live streams? When are you gonna do live streams? I'm waiting for my first live stream from you. When you gonna do a live stream, Danny Bear? I'm putting you on the spot. I noticed that. I was looking through some other people's um I was looking at some other soap people's pages and seeing who did live streams and who didn't and stuff like that. And I was looking at a channel called Danny Bear says I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that. No, 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 no. Don't worry, cat lady. You're not, you know what? I should cat lady. You're gonna have to sit there and do a live show with me. Yes, cat lady. You're gonna have to do a live show with me. Mel says, I bet I feel like Jack needs to back off from Tucker on fighting Ashley's battles. Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's very protective. He's the big brother, but I'm like, your sister isn't like some 7-year old. Yeah, I was like, you know what, Cat Lady? No, Cat Lady needs to sit there and do a live show with me. Cat Lady needs to do a live show with me. Yeah, exactly, Ron. That's why I said that person that shall not be named. I don't really think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Oh, don't worry, Cat Lady. I got you. You don't need to know. I know how to do it. I said you're gonna do a live stream with me. That's what I said, Cat Lady. You're gonna do a live stream with me. Or you can do. Solomon says Chance might as well get back with Abby at this point. Let them remarry and try their hardest. With oh hell, because it's paying me to see. So Solomon, you want Chance to be back with somebody who cheated on him? Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. No, Cat Lady, you gonna do a live stream with me? You gonna do a live stream with me, Cat Lady? Happy night, Francis. It was really it was really good to see you. Thank you for joining tonight. LaShawn says Steffi shot Sheila Carter. Ah, 2007. Yeah. Yeah, she pulled out the gun. I should have said fun, but oh well. Good thing I didn't monetize this. Perry says Danny is an 8. No, Perry says Danny is an 8, Albert, while Brady is a 4 and never, ever, ever will be anything more. Well, goddamn, Kyrie's. Goddamn, Kyrie's. I'm trying really hard not to dig myself in a hole, cat lady. What? Cat lady says Ashley's about to get her man back. Yo, listen, I'll tell you what, cat lady. If she actually gets back with Tucker, I'm going to drag Ashley through the mud. And Solomon says, yep, Albert, it wouldn't really bother me at this point. Just write it to where Abby apologized to Chance for breaking his heart and begs him for a second chance. Wow, you are. See, I couldn't. Ain't no way in hell. Honestly, tell you the truth, Solomon, I'm going to be honest. If Chance actually gets back with Ashley, Chance would be the biggest idiot that I could sit there and think of. This chick literally cheats on you after treating you like crap for being a cop, and you get back together. Oh hell no! Hillary says she is Albert. It's all a game to her now. She got friends in her head. Who got friends in her head? Harry says James is a very good looking man. At his hair. Yeah, I'm so not a fan of that stupid love triangle, but god damn it. Here's no abuse, no way in hell a man should go back to woman. Yes, Wank Wank is here dropping the goddamn knowledge. Oh, Ashley, okay. Yes, you're right. You're right, Callie. She is actually doing that to get back at yeah. You're right. I stand corrected. Ron says if Stephanie does get Everett another chance, maybe he can share both of them, Stephanie for bro. Ron, you're something else, Ron. You're one of a kind. Carrie says, but Albert DC is delusional by Hat Daddy Marshall one overpriced red suit, then DC lost his mind. Listen, Carries, I'm not gonna sit there and fetish shame him. Okay, I'm not gonna kink shame him. Okay, he has a grandpa fetish, and that's cool. We all got our kinks. I'm not gonna knock him. You know, I just want him to own it. God damn it, just own it, DC. Jesus Christ. Lorby says Ashley needs to get her to a doctor. Never mind. Yeah, I agree. Well, I look forward to watching them. I'm gonna try to watch some of this stuff before I start work. I always feel like if I'm able to watch the first two in the morning, by the time I get out of work, I just have two more to watch. And B&B is like 18 minutes long, so it's B&B is perfect like that. So yes, I just I mean Solomon, I can't see. I mean that's cool if you want those two to get together, but I'm like, Chance, you get back together with a woman who literally cheated on you. It's just I would have no respect for someone like that. I don't see I don't no. No, 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 no. It'd be a cold day in hell before a woman ever cheats on me and I take them back. Hell would literally have to sit there and freeze over before something like that ever happened. I'm like, Chance, you done lost your goddamn mind. Curtis says B&B and perfectly pretty much never belong in the same sentence. Yeah, you goddamn right, Jess. No real man gonna sit there and let a woman cheat on them and then actually go back out with them. Ain't no men I know. I don't know. I don't know what men you be hanging out with, but ain't no men I know. Juan says, "Do you think B&B will go off the air?" I hope not. Jay Raskin says never. Oh, I can say never, and not blink twice about it. Maybe Abby could convince Chance by bribing him. Hey, Solomon. Okay, I see we like the troll tonight. Jess says it happens. Yeah, to weak-minded men or betas. You say that now. Oh wow, Jess, you're cute. You're cute. I give you that much. You're cute. I'm not built like that, Jess. I'll say that much. Johnson says Stephanie probably wasn't the one Everett as Bobby was saying behind Jada's back at yeah, I like I said, I think it's a DID thing. I think it's a DID thing, Jonathan. Curry says I'll take her back for cheating as long as she invites me to the next. Okay. Adventurous, I like it. Oh God. He is not over the Abby and Devon trip. Good. No, exactly. No, no. Keep that same goddamn energy, I say. And just like I said, I'm not built like most men, so Terry Skin says many women do it all the time. Yeah, they're fools. I'm sorry, but certain things I find that to be unforgivable. Okay, they're not fools. It's just not something that I okay. That's what they're not fools, Cherry Ice Cream. That's not something that I can do. Some people can do it, and that's cool. But that's I'm just not built like that. I know. That's what I was like. Let me correct myself. Let me correct myself, cat lady. I mean, and that's the same thing for a man. If a man wants to sit there and forgive a woman for cheating, that's fine. That's not something that I can see myself doing ever. That's why I was like, let me kind of correct that a little bit. Johnson says if Jada learned that Everett had DID, do you think she would cut him some slack? I would hope so, and not act like such a raging blank, blank, blank. Oh, I know, Mel. Yeah, Lorby, that's why I had to sit there and get the stuff real quick. Just says if you got mad and she cheated you, absolutely. Just without hesitation. Without hesitation. Honestly tell you, just I wouldn't even think twice. Those papers will be the fastest what you call it divorce papers anyone's ever seen. Harriet says if Audrey cheated on you, Albert, would you take her? Absolutely not. I can't. Yeah, I just certain things I couldn't do. Simon says, so Albert, if a woman cheated on you and then came back and beg you to give her a second chance while she seduce you. Nope. I just like I said, and Jess has some emojis. I have no idea what they mean. I don't know what they mean. Sebastian Sam just getting a little warm in here. Need to adjust my tie. I'm just saying. Listen, I like I said, I'll take that back. If people want to do that, that's cool. That's just not how I would do it. Kevin says, "How would you know, Albert? You don't know how strong your love would be with that person. Though, how would you really know? You know what it is, cat lady? I know myself, and I know my limits. But I see what you're saying now. I just no, actually, I don't know what that means, Jess. What? That's what I was asking. What does that mean? Johnson says Jada hostility towards Everett reminds me of season one of Lois and Superman with John. Yes, Jonathan, I'm gonna miss that show. Well, I mean, obviously, Ron, there's no such thing as sharing. Okay, well then, Jess, why don't you tell me what that means then? Curry says you would risk it all for Audra Charles. I mean, yeah, she's hot. Of course, I would sit there and risk it all for her. I wouldn't sit there and have her cheat on me though. But Jess says, "Oh Lord, is giving boomer." Okay, Jess, but here's the thing though. Since I generally tend to educate you on things when we debate that you're wrong about, why don't you educate me and tell me what does that mean? I mean, unless it means a cold day in hell, then no, I don't know what that means. Solomon says, of course, I will turn her down, but I'll have to sit down and think. Curry says, so you forgive her if she cheated? Nope, absolutely not, Kyrie's. Just like I said, I joke and I sit there and say I'm built different, but I'm built different. Oh, Cap. Oh, well, thank you, Jess. See, I learned something. That's why you're amazing, Jess. Harry says, yes, you would. Yes, you would. I'll just too much woman for you to resist. Wow. I'm almost kind of insulted that you think I'm that weak willed. I mean, to a point, but like I said, hot woman can get nearly anything. Except for that. Mel says, I have a feeling that Everett has split personality. Like, yeah, exactly. BIB. DID. Terry Skin says, even if she took one of those meds. Hmm. I think that might actually be a little bit different. That might actually be a little bit different. That might actually be a little bit different. Salman says, now if she cheats on me with someone as ugly as Tucker, then that's a simply unforgivable. Oh, okay. So Solomon, if they're actually if they're an attractive looking guy, then it's cool. But if they're ugly, then that's a no. Okay, I just want to make sure. And Cat Lady has cat emojis. No, just like I said, just told me something new. All right, Ambassador Sam, you have a great night. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to sit there and chop it up with you. Ron says, I'll be real. No, but we know that you want ever to knock up Jada and stuff. You're in denial. Oh, I'm in denial. Damn, Ron, you just exposed me. Ron, you're just too smart for me. God damn it, Ron. Justin says, Albert, do you think that Carly has no right to judge Nina after everything she did in her past? Yeah, I do. I actually do, Justin. Carly really doesn't have any right to sit there and judge Nina because she's done some stuff too. Wink Wink says, so did Luna technically cheat? In my opinion, it was an unfortunate chain of events. Yes, no, she didn't cheat. That's different. What Abby did was just effed up. And if Chance takes her back, then it's just I don't know if I can rock with the dude anymore. Harry says, "You damn right. Let my wife cheat on me with some ugly bastard. I'll be mad as shit. Now if she cheats with Byron, I just want to I just want the details explicitly, and I'll get over it." Well, Kyrie's, you are a kinder soul than I am. Johnson says if Warner Brothers does get sold, I hope the new owners change the rules about certain superheroes not appearing on TV shows while in movies, Batman in particular. Yeah, they have this weird fickle rule that I've never understood. Um, and I feel like they ride too hard for Batman and Superman. As much as I like those characters, it's like they're very protective of those characters. I'm like, really? So everyone else could just sit there and just get the shitty treatment, but Salma said, "Nah, I wasn't being serious. I was insulting Tucker. Cheating is unforgivable. Rather she cheats on me with an attractive man or ugly man, but if she wanted me back, I will be tempted." Wow. That's good, Salman. That's good. That's good for you. You're 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 a better man than me. I think part of my issue is that I hold grudges. I'm be honest, I hold grudges. So Ron says, Albert, why can't Everett take turns? Ron says, so Albert, why can't Everett take turns for both Jada and Stephanie? He can have Jada for the weekend and Stephanie for the most part. He wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to choose one. Um, because I would like to sit there and think that both of those women have more respect for themselves. That's why, Ron. No one wants to be shared with somebody else. Wink, wink. Oh, I hold grudges to the grave. Yeah. Laura B says, I noticed that, Albert. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Cat lady, he wanted Sheila to have a baby. How about we think about that one for a minute? Wink Wink says the only thing I want is Sony to stop making comic book movies enough. After Morbius and Madam Web, it's a wrap. I agree with that, Wink Wink. I agree with that 100%. I'm like Sony needs to stick to what they're good at and just keep doing that. Harry says, well, then again, if they get exposed publicly, that would piss me off further. If she developed guts and told or wrote a letter for me to see it and hid it for a while, I will be much more forgiving. It would make me want to never see her again. Compared to that being public exposed and everyone knows instead, that will make me want to never forgive her. And Cherry Ice Cream says, I agree. Yeah, I just. Gemini, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, thank you for watching the replay. Well, thank you for you will be watching the replay. Nina, her move on. The marriage is over. Exactly. At least show some self respect and some class. But actually, to tell you the truth, I was about to sit there and kind of end this live stream a few minutes ago. So I'm gonna end the live stream here because I do got to wake up somewhat early in the morning. And I do want to thank everyone for joining. Now, this was actually a lot of fun. I usually always go over. Yes, I have to go. Have a good night, Boom Bostic. Join Kyrie's in his live stream tonight. But yes, I usually go over um my streams whenever we have a good conversation. So thank you everyone. Have a good night, Wink Wink. It was good to see you. Have a good night, Solomon. It was good to see you. Have a good night, Black. Have a good night, Gemini. It was good to see you. Have a good night, Cat Lady. I definitely look forward to doing a future live stream with you. Have a good night. Have a good night, Blackman. Have a good night, Lord B. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Solomon. Have a good night, Gemini. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Lisa. Johnson says Sony needs to give the full Spider-Man rights back to Marvel because a lot of people aren't interested. Yes, I 100% agree with that, Jonathan. I don't, couldn't have said it better myself. Have a good night, Lisa. Have a good night, Ronnie Ron. And again, thank you for blaming me for Passion being canceled. I appreciate that. Have a good night, Danny Bear. Thank you for joining. Join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat. And Jonathan says, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. That's true because it does actually help out the channel. We get new people in. We got Francis in before. We got Kimberly. So it does actually work. But yes, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing y'all all in the next live stream. And also, again, have a good night, Lisa. Laters.